Yo, what is really good, my dudes? Today is Monday, July 23rd, 2018, and we got another RuneScape update for y'all. Today we have yet another patch week, unfortunately, so without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let's go.
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, yeah, like I said, this is a patch week. It was actually supposed to be the Elite Dungeons to the Dragonkin Laboratory. However, they say due to some constructive feedback after the release of the first Elite Dungeon, they're processing all that feedback to make the second one better than the first, obviously. Teams have been working on it and needed extra time, therefore they're not going to be releasing it today. The team will use the extra time to polish the dungeon and improve the rewards based on the feedback from the first dungeon. Once the team working on it is pleased with the results, they'll be opening the doors for us to see. They said that they're going to be publishing a dev blog about the second Elite Dungeon and its release date later today, so I guess I'll cover that, or I might have a second upload later on into the day when that comes out. That is kind of concerning, because if they say they'll reveal the release date on that dev blog, it may mean that it's not coming in July, which means July pretty much had no game update. Next week will be the beach, but most people don't really consider that a game update, so it is what it is. But again, whenever that comes out, I'll be doing a follow-up video just to get that information out to you all so you know exactly what to expect in regards to the second Elite Dungeon. Moving on, Diango's got some new items. This is to follow up on the life cycle of the Treasure Hunter items. So now you can go to Diango, located at Draenor Market, and collect some of these free items. The first batch added to them include the Astromancer outfit, the coronets of Autumn, Spring, Summer, and Winter, Gnome Baller's tunic and shorts, the Godless ceremonial robes, and the large gnome ball. With that being said, we're going to head on over to the patch notes and see exactly what we got going on over there, so let's go ahead and check it out. Fixed an issue that caused the minimap quick prayer button graphic to become incorrectly displayed. The ribbon in legacy mode no longer show highlighted icons when an inventory is not open. The pier across the River Lum is now reflecting onto the water correctly. Fixed an issue with the text in a magic logs exam extending outside the examine box. Certain sand tile at Eretz no longer hides noted drops. Removed the skill requirements to rub the following quest XP lamps: 40 defense and strength from Dragon Slayer, 35 strength from the Haunted Mine, 28 smithing from the Night Sword, 14 cooking from Gertrude's Cat, 10 combat from Vampire Slayer, 10 prayer from Peace and Pearl, 4 attack, defense, strength, and crafting in aid of Myrique, 4 constitution and defense, a Soul's Bane, and 3 constitution, defense, and 4 crafting, Nature's Spirit. Fixed an issue in the Sliske's endgame replay where the Interactions tab would appear to be clickable when the player had not selected the Interactions tick box. Some quality of life changes were made to the menu itself to improve its interaction and look in legacy mode. Fixed an issue where the luck message for receiving a sealed clue scroll could be given even when you already have the soft cap for that tier of clue. I'm Crom Clue Scroll Challenge will now accept correct answer. Adjusted blow a kiss between the tables in the Shiloh Village Bank clue scroll area. Fixed an issue with the Goblin Transmogrify interface from the Land of Goblins. Selecting a member of the jury in court cases will now correctly proceed with the trial. Fixed an issue that blocks progression of the Branches of Darkmere quest if a defense reset has not removed an item. Fixed an issue with the Decoder Strips puzzle interface where a layer was hidden behind the background. Moved quest start marker to correct location for Legacy of Sergei's quest. The Hex Hunter Bow's passive bonus now works against Seiryu. Death Lotus Darts and Elite Death Lotus Darts no longer float when dropped. Corruption Shot and Corruption Blast will no longer aggro Cockatrice when they are hit with the Chained Bleed. The drop rate of the cosmetic items from Solak has been made more common. Marathel's Staff changed to 1 in 500, effigies, Triskelions, clue scrolls all 1 in 100, Cinderbanes are 1 in 1000, and the purple mushroom is 1 in 500. Tweaked how tooltips behave so they should no longer block access to buttons, etc. Fixed a UI spacing issue that has caused the Constitution abilities to become lost on the Legacy Spellbook panel. Fixed an issue that caused additional action bars to appear in Legacy mode. The take option in the bind setup interface in Dungeoneering now works correctly. Fixed price checker search window. Configure option for Divination Rift now works correctly. The Combat Academy will no longer allow you to access your strength abilities when teaching you about adrenaline. The item kept on death interface will no longer list Demonic Skull as a protected item. You are no longer able to disassemble or alch scrolls of knowledge. Full unlock hints has been added to over 70 pets in the pets interface to give clearer information on where they can be obtained. The Incamdo Pickaxe Auto Smelt ability will now correctly work on corrupted ore in Prifddinas. Standardize a legacy quest requirement check in Brunt the Chieftain's dialogue when requesting a seal of passage during lunar diplomacy. The Takul Zo will now display the amount of charges rather than percentage. The Eddie, Penny, and Baby Soulgazer pets will now show kill counts of their appropriate creatures when examined. The King Black Dragon instance boss fight now has a kill timer. A warning message will now appear when attempting to leave the agility pyramid without claiming the pyramid top reward. Jug of water packs have been added to Shantae, Beefy Bill, and Jossek's shops. And finally, the listed additions tab on the Thaler shop is now hidden if there is nothing available. And that is it for your patch notes. Links to everything discussed in this video will be down in the description below. If you want to go check them out for yourself, head on over there to do so. And that'll wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Peace.